More science questions.
You're a lot of trouble.
I know. What's the difference between consciousness and energy?
Consciousness is energy. But when you use the word consciousness, now you can more easily understand levels of consciousness. Of course, there are levels of energy too. But once you use the word consciousness on top of the word energy in the way we are presenting it, now you are talking about consciousness. In other words, there's consciousness in your soil. There's consciousness in the tree. Esther thought about that a lot yesterday. She said, "Tree, what do you think about all of this?" And then she plugged her ears because she was afraid she might hear something she didn't want to hear. There's consciousness in everything. There's energy in everything. But consciousness in the fullest sense is aware of itself and specifically directing thought for the purpose of expansion. That's the distinction we would make. But everyone, this is interesting, everyone who uses every word gets to define what they mean when they use it. Haven't you noticed? Like the word karma. So many different things meant by that word.
Consciousness, people use that. They all have a slightly different meaning to it as well.
If we are to say to you that you are fully conscious in this moment, what we would mean by that is life has caused you to expand and expand and expand, and your becoming has been swirling in this vortex of creation, and the larger part of you has become all that you have asked for. And when you are fully conscious, you are a perfect vibrational match to that. And the way you would know you are fully conscious in that moment would be by the emotional high that you are feeling in the moment. You would feel frisky, you would feel elation, you would feel joy. Your best feeling emotions are your indications of your most alignment with that highest consciousness. Now, many would say, but is there a consciousness higher than the consciousness of that which I'm hooking up with? And we say, of course. Your inner being has an inner being who has an inner being. There is no limit to this consciousness. And within all of this consciousness is focus. So humans are always reaching for the highest consciousness. And it sort of serves as a disadvantage as they are pigeonholing everything. If we were standing in your physical shoes, we would be reaching for alignment with the source that is within us, understanding that the source that is within us is in alignment with all consciousness. So when you hook up with you, you have access to infinite intelligence. That's high consciousness.
Thank you.